G'day folks, Rod from My Water Filter here today, and what we're doing is having a quick chat with Wayne from Grander Australia, and it's on Grander water. And what I want to aim at here is, I watched a video the other day, and it was a baker in Europe, and he had his bread that he was creating, and when he cut it and I looked at the face of that bread, it was all formed perfectly, right? I'd never had any interest in bread before. But then next to it they also had a same loaf of bread created with chlorinated tap water. And when I looked at it, it didn't form. It just did not work. And it cracked a bit of a thought, and the situation is, you see these television shows on television. Everybody loves cooking nowadays. We've got just magnificent chefs all around the world, you know, and these guys, they're measuring their ingredients, and they're trying to get the best ingredient from here and the best ingredient from there, and I'm watching them on the television there, and then the next minute they get a big tub of water and they tip in a guts full of chlorinated chemical poison tap water. And I just thought, oh no, they don't even realise, chefs and people that are just so good at cooking just aren't realising that the water that they're tipping into their product is actually just a negative effect on it, a negative impact on it. It's just not doing what it needed to be done. And Grander water could be an amazing thing for anybody in the food industry, bakers, restaurants, etc. Fair call?
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, if everybody knew what we knew, they'd all have Grander water.
Understand.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Because what's happening is they might filter that water, but they've changed the structure. The memory of that chlorine's still there. So that means that basically that chlorine, even if it didn't taste or smell, is still having a negative effect on that yeast in this case.
I understand.
So we know bakers using Grander water, a 10% reduction in yeast, a much more shortened proving time, rounder taste, but most of all, it's got a longer shelf life. And that shelf life is very important. You know, when you get bread that's you know, and it's hard the next day and things like that. This has a huge effect, and especially like you said, people cooking and trying to do their best plates in cooking. There's no comparison. When you get the chance, do rice with Grander and without Grander. Rice. It changes totally.
Really?
Do corned beef with Grander water, without Grander water. There's no comparison. The tenderness and the way it cooks, those sorts of things. But this is very understandable, because the main portion or the main ingredient in most cooking is water.
Absolutely.
And we're not realising that this water has a huge bearing on the taste outcomes, the longevity. All of these things come into effect. And you know, from the domestic market, where ladies and gentlemen, of course, are cooking with Grander water, the results and their feedback from that is quite incredible. The nicer the taste, the longer the gravy, the nicer. Though, I mean, I have people that make yogurt using Grander. What a total difference. We have people that make ice cream using Grander.
Wow. So it just improves everything in every direction, in every angle, isn't it? Everything's just so associated with water.
Absolutely.
And food's no different, and Grander water can really make a difference. So for all those people that are think they're going to win My Kitchen Rules or Master Chef, nip on down here and get some Grander water before you do, and I'm sure it's going to make a big difference to the outcome. So for restaurateurs and restaurants, and I know how hard you guys work. Some of you chefs are just masters at it, but take a look at this video and others on the site and things like that, and just start getting some Grander water into the things that you're cooking, and you'll have a smile on your face, let me tell you. So good luck to you. Yell out if you need a hand, a few tips, bit of advice, whatever it might be. But just start applying Grander water to your cooking and your everything, and you'll be having a big surprise and a lot better products coming out of it. Enjoy.